is Justin French. I'm a photographer and I'm from Chicago. I think photography as a medium is one of the most important sort of storytelling mediums that we have. Like, I think what's so good about it is even without words, you can sort of capture a particular moment in time and tell an entire story, tell various stories. So I think for me, what's drawn me to it is that ability to kind of create a moment, a moment that is very still, but it in some ways still has movement, even though it still has resonance, still speaks volumes, still can speak to so many different people, so many different ways. Typically for me, like the ideation process of like developing a project is never really super cut and dry. Like it usually kind of starts from a conversation with someone or kind of a relationship with someone. In most cases, I'll have a general idea kind of like what I'd like to kind of pursue. But then like it really starts with a dialogue between like maybe the subject or someone I'm collaborating with. And it's never so much that we know exactly what we want. I really like to allow for kind of spontaneity and, improv. I think moving forward, I kind of want to kind of continue on the path that I'm doing, but to sort of broaden the scale a bit more, sort of open it up from what seems to be more very portrait-driven things. I really love the idea of doing more documentary-style things. Obviously, sort of infusing things that are very kind of fictional in a sense. So I think probably continuing on a path of sort of blurring the lines between documentary and fantasy, I think would be the goal. Obviously keeping very like humanistic and real ideas within sort of this world that I've created. And obviously like getting into more film work as well. Video, I should say. I think what I want people to take away from the work is kind of what they interpret it to be, in a sense. Like I definitely want to obviously project something to them, but I also want them to be able to look into the image and sort of derive whatever emotion that they can evoke from it. I think I like to try and keep it as layered as possible so that there's sort of multiple takeaways from a particular image. I think I'd sort of like the images to be a bit more eternal and kind of have a longer life.